Wait, is this Chat GPT? This is what Chat GPT says. Opponent lost and stalls. Let's see. Are you here? Chainlink 1 Mirror Force, Chainlink 2 Decree, Chainlink 3 Salt. I don't think that my opponent is used to social behavior. I'll ask this point blank. Did you lose the duel and then pause because your opponent had attitude? I'll just ask this point blank. Is that why you paused the duel? Bro entered battle phase, attacked directly. Red called a judge for cheating because he used decree. Blue said, ha 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 ha, salty. Red says, I'm fine. Blue says, I hurt your ego. Red says, but you can now justify your behavior. Yeah, Red is going to be taking a big old freeze here for stalling, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I will admit defeat. No worries. You will be frozen for malicious AFK, for malicious stalling. If you lose and know you lost, you should concede and report your opponent after the game if you felt their behavior was report worthy. Sorry, buddy. You're taking a freeze. You're taking a freezy pop, fam. This is like, I don't know what he expected to happen. Oh, he's done this before too. Awesome. Amazing. I wanted to play out the duel. You just told me you knew you lost. Did you lose the duel and then pause because your opponent had attitude? Yes. Get frozen. Chainlink 6 frozen. Dude, this dude's such a troll. Chainlink 6 frozen. And Freezy Pop, I'll issue the loss. Bing, bing, bing. Chainlink 7 apologize? Dude, maybe. Maybe he'll Chainlink 7 apologize. I still want to see if Blue said anything super fucked up in the game. Didn't seem that way. Let's see. Let's read only the chat. Blue seemed to be a little bit salty at the start of the game, complaining that his opponent drew good. Said that his opponent's play was awful. Oh, this guy said, of course, you son of a fucking are lucky with book. You are the most stupid player, but just luck, stupid player. I think Blue might be getting a little bit of a punishment as well. I'm not gonna lie. This is his first offense. He will be getting a warning for this because per DB rules, personally, I would ban. I don't like that shit. But per DB rules, that is only a warning. So I'm going to DM him and let him know you will be given an official UC minor warning for insulting your opponent. That behavior is not okay. Nice website you have. Insulting is good, I guess. I mean, bro, stalling is worse. It's the duel. It's time to duel, chat. It's duel time. Hi, issue. What is going on here? I did my share, this guy says. Oh, it's Crystron. It's like kind of broken. My opponent is asleep. Well, he doesn't appear to be. He appears to be here. Hi, Judge. I had a Clockwork Knight on the field early in the turn, and my opponent went to destroy it with a synchro he summoned. At the time, it is a machine, so he cannot destroy it. Did that all happen this turn? He said, okay. Was that this turn? When did this happen? I caught it later in the turn after a few other moves. All right. This might be a rewind-a-roni moment. I love how Red is like, yeah, but he said okay, though. Yeah, but he said okay, though. Wait, Judge, he said okay, so it's allowed, right? Clockwork Knight was popped. Added 2. Sent Obedience Schooled from hand to grave. Sent away the Akroki to activate Mignon. Sent Cookie to grave to make Snatchy. Yeah, we are rewinding this. This is rewindable. We will rewind the game state as it is both players' responsibility to maintain a legal game state. And here, both of you will receive a PE minor for the illegal play. Please do as I say. I don't know what that means. Any Italians? I love how Red says, if you sleep, it's not my fault. Basically saying, hey, if I make an illegal play and you don't catch it, it's not my fault. Return set to hand. Dude, I don't speak Italian, bro. There you go. Have a nice day. Simple enough. Snatchy needs a beast monster. I don't know that the Snatchy was made this turn, was it? It's from a previous turn. It wasn't made this turn, at least not from what I'm seeing. Again, this is just like word soup, this log, but I don't see him summoning the Snatchy. No, it was from before. It's insane to me that like you make a mistake, your opponent doesn't catch your mistake, then your opponent catches your mistake, and then after that you go, yeah, but he said okay. Like that's reasonable at all. I think that's a very silly way to look at it. Last turn, this happened. What the fuck? Why is there? Jesus, okay. Chainlink 1 Rahu. Chainlink 2 number 22. Chat, what's number 22? What? Zombie Stein. With 2 materials at activation, Chainlink 3 Ghost Ogre. On res, triggers Arthalion, Chainlink 1. Is this legal? What does Arthalion say? If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time. Wait, is this Chat GPT? This is what Chat GPT says. If only Zombie Stein was sent to the graveyard as a monster during the chain resolution, then only one monster went to the graveyard at that time. Arthalion's trick condition is not satisfied, therefore activating Arthalion's graveyard effect of the new chain would be illegal. Where Arthalion would be legal only if 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard simultaneously. No, because the Zombie Stein has materials, right? So, just to clarify, this is so stupid. Fucking Chat GPT ass ruling, dude. Zombie Stein had materials under it and was ogred. So the materials and Zombie Stein were sent to the graveyard during resolution of ogre. Yes, so I believe this doesn't detach for cost. Detach your material from this card and send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target a face-up card your opponent controls. Oh my god, even if you would chain, it would still be 2 cards. Unless you sent a spell. Sent a spell. Oh, wait. So when it resolved, it only had 1 material, but Zombie Stein and the material were sent simultaneously. So Zombie Stein and 1 Xyz material were sent, but materials under Xyz are not monsters. No, they are when they hit the grave. That would still count. That would still count as a monster being sent to the grave, 100%. Unless I'm a psychopath. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the grave at the same time. Wait, am I on drugs? Would that not trigger? No, it would check when they hit the grave. It would check when they hit the graveyard. Zombie Stein and materials being sent to the graveyard at the same time would trigger Arthalion. No, it should trigger. It checks if it's a monster when they're hit to grave. So GPT is wrong. Chat GPT is always wrong. Do not ask rulings to Chat GPT, Grok, Google AI, or fucking Farfa. Yeah, do not ask rulings to the following people. Can you explain exactly why it checks in the graveyard? Because that is simply how it is. I can't explain further beyond this is a situation in which 2 monsters are considered to have been sent to the graveyard at the same time. This is supported by the database. I can't really explain beyond that. What matters, the cards that were sent to graveyard, Xyz materials, are not blank cards. Yeah, they are monsters. Yeah. So I'm allowed to ask Siri is what you're saying. Well, Siri probably wouldn't answer you if you asked Siri a ruling question. Let's be real here. Have a nice day. Dude, we're back here. It appears I am back. What is the issue here? Are we really getting a full circle moment? I made SP with a token. Opponent noticed. I made the token back and sent the Lolipo, who was already there as a substitute material. It still banishes that fucking spell he put back. Okay. So what was the call for? I think blue is trying to get a win off of an upgraded penalty. Oh, red called. Care to explain why we're not resolving SP here? Banishes that fucking spell is a technical term, I believe. Yeah. Technical term. He's sleeping? He's sleeping is killing me, man. He's been sleeping, bro. He's been sleeping. Man's just napping. He said okay, bro. He said okay. Now, I think making the SP with a token is a simple mistake here. I'm gonna be so real. Like, I don't think that we're losing our minds. Just like, hey, you can't do that. Oh, my bad. Make it a different thing. Simple. I think the bigger thing about this one is specifically, I don't like Red's attitude. I think Red's attitude is really like kind of ridiculous and very immature. It's giving immature. Gets a game, play the game correctly because it was originally illegal. It appears they fixed it. So, simple mistakes happen. Please resolve SP. I'm getting messages from watching about something being illegal. Yes, SP cannot be made with a token. They corrected the simple mistake. The game can continue. The watchers do coaching. I mean, this is dueling book. That is allowed. Come on now. I'm playing 1v3. That's just allowed on DB. Have you read the DB rules? Have you read the DB rules? The rules of DB specifically state outside resources are allowed in duels and stuff like that. If this wasn't allowed, the players wouldn't be allowed to see the watchers chat. If reading the watchers chat mid-game wasn't allowed, the option to do so would not be available. He sleeps but has time to read the watchers. Oh my god. Fucking hell. How could you possibly enforce anyone to not get coached? You can't. You simply cannot. Because he made SP with... He made it with a Snatchy and the Yummy and the Lolipo. The Filippo. Lolipo Filippo. Have a nice day. Interesting. There's one message sent in the watchers chat. What are we talking about? God, that's insane. Holy shit. Kind of crazy, man. People are wild on DB. Like, actual wild fucking people, man.